like
What is it? 8 in a row for us? 7? 8?
yes, 8.
Which one is it? 8?
I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure.
it was 9. Is it 8?
Nah, it's 8. It's not 9.
It's 8.
My
Can
back
I
Yeah,
just
it's
hurts.
say
8. It's 8.
can I say my part
So,
really quick? Because I'm gonna hop in the car here and then I can help you with speakers.
Yeah, go
Uh,
ahead.
yeah, I mean, just to start, guys. Like, I mean, that was that. It felt like the best win of the year, not by like the quality of the opponent, but like down the whole game, nothing was falling. Mark, you can swing me co-host too if you want. Like nothing was falling, and all of a sudden the Lakers are just like down the stretch. We have the best two players on the court, no matter what, and they're just
we
gonna
have the
make
best
every
clutch
play,
duo in the NBA by far. And that's what the
bro.
Mavericks had
Like,
when they had Kyrie and Luka. That's why I feared them so much in the clutch. Because they had two
see,
guys in the clutch that could hit crazy shots. And now we have those guys.
bro, Bron, like literally, Luca and LeBron were the only two good people the entire game.
Nico Harrison's a
Dalton
fucking idiot.
Connect, Dalton Connect, and Gabe Vincent. Dalton Connect was fantastic because he was 1 of 4. He was really bad. Hit 2 big threes to cut it to 8. The one at the end of the quarter, huge. Gabe Vincent, 4 for his last 34 from 3. Goes 4 for 4 and is basically the sole reason the Lakers won the game. Basically the sole reason because he had every big shot when they needed it to. We locked up Brunson pretty well late. We gave up 25 points in the last 17 minutes of the game. Before I swing it to speakers, once again, we watch all those games live over there on playback. Click that tweet, the only one up in the slideshow. Click on the blue link and hit join room. It's all free. We watch all the games over there for free. It's a great time. We had like 70 people in there live. Have a lot bigger ones as well. So make sure if you guys haven't to go do that. Mark, you or Mal, go ahead and start us off.
We own the Knicks. Luca owns the Knicks. Nobody's better in the West, and that's all I really have to say.
Luca's a fucking demon, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. I don't see nobody like you were saying earlier about with the clutchness, bro. Late quarter. Hey,
Yeah.
who can you call? Like I can call on Luca and LeBron. You tell me
Shit
those are the two
crazy.
guys I
Mal,
gotta
that's what
call.
I'm saying.
Bro,
Mal, I feared that like when the
It's
Dallas Mavericks had Luka
unreal.
and Kyrie, bro. Luka and Kyrie were the fiercest clutch duo in the league.
Bro,
Mark,
I'm
can I
Right?
shout
shaking,
out one
bro.
more person really quick?
Yeah.
Gabe.
Jackson Hayes, Cat 3 of 13 tonight. Once again, elite center on the court against the
Yo,
Lakers. Not a great game. That's all I got to
He's
say.
playing.
Yo,
Hayes,
Jackson
yo,
Jackson
Hayes
Hayes
playing
shot
like
3 of 13. You
Claxton.
said?
He's playing
yo.
like
Towns shot
Claxton.
3 of 13 tonight.
Oh, Towns.
Was terrible.
When
Was awful.
when A when AD made those
Jake, get up
comments
here,
about
Jake.
Jackson Hayes,
We got Nicholson Claxton on our team, bro. Y'all ain't know.
Jake, get up here, bro.
Y'all ain't know. That's Nicholas
AD
Claxton
was
out there,
complaining
bro.
about a center, and they go out center right there.
Bro, seriously.
I mean, all
Yeah,
I'm saying is
yo,
If
I want
Rui
to
was
hear
playing, if Rui
what
was playing,
Azul
that
got to
shit
say.
would never
Azul.
even gotten no team.
Yeah, seriously.
Yo, shout out to Gabe Vincent, bro. Dead ass.
Yeah, Gabe
So
was huge.
Azul, how you feeling about the Luka trade? Because I know you're a Mavs fan. Like, how are you
Dude,
feeling about the
I
Luka
hope
trade more
Nico
and
gets
more?
cheated on.
Just straight
Like,
cheated on, just nothing else.
I don't know, man.
No,
It's
because
just
you were like,
I've already griefed too much about it to the point where it made me fucking depressed. So it's not even worth talking about it. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Nico Harrison just needs to, if I wanted to say the things I wanted to say, it wouldn't be a PG
I
podcast
ain't gonna
tonight.
lie to you,
I
Azul.
think he
If
needs a
Luka,
statue in
wait,
LA.
Jake,
I
can I tell him
really
something?
do.
Azul,
Oh yeah.
if Luka was still on the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving wouldn't have suffered that injury
Definitely not. Definitely
Yeah,
not. The
because the
never.
workload is
workload wouldn't
insane.
have been. He was playing 40 minutes a game for like 10 games, and he was
We're
the only shot creator
insane.
But when
on the
Bro,
has
Luca
Mavericks.
Kyrie
on
ever
one
been
knee got to
durable?
the fucking
Kyrie
Yeah.
always
finals.
gets
Like
hurt, bro.
he's actually fully healthy now. I really wouldn't be surprised if you guys won the chip this year. Yeah.
Yeah. Jake, I'll let you go to your part next, and we'll keep swinging it. You got anything to say?
I just think like the whole Nico Harrison thing, we don't need to talk about it too much because everyone already did. But to be fair, like he might be the most valuable Laker in the last decade. Like it's either him or LeBron.
Yeah.
Like literally Nico Harrison. If they built him a statue, it would make sense. They can't do it because it's disrespectful to the Mavs organization, obviously. But if
Yeah.
they did build him a statue, it would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Agreed. I mean, the fact is, too, tonight, like nothing was falling, and all of a sudden, it's just like we're still finding ways to make plays.
To
We're running
win.
so many freelance offense. Nothing was good. It looked so stagnant. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, we need a basket. Like, we gotcha. Like,
Yo, I wasn't even gonna be mad if we lost. I was like, we need one of these games so we can like do some readjusted, and we still pulled it out.
Oh,
Pause. Like that
this
shit
was
was
the game
crazy.
of the year probably for the NBA. Like this is I haven't seen like an atmosphere like that in a long time for the Lakers where it's like really I mean you could have told me that was the finals.
That was a
If they
playoff game,
slapped the
like for sure.
that's what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like that's a legit playoff game. Like similar feeling to Luca in Minnesota hitting that shot over Gobert last year. Like I actually did think it was very similar.
Yeah.
Yo,
Chris, we'll go to
Austin.
you next real quick.
Yo, what's up, dude? That was an amazing game, honestly. The start was kind of painful to watch, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. That's why I don't want to say it was the best game of the year. I felt the Nuggets one was more fun to watch. But um the ending was amazing. We honestly, this was a bad shooting game for us. Luka shot like 4 for 12 from three. LeBron was like 2 for 8. It was a bad shooting game for us. Gabe Vincent obviously was phenomenal. This was probably Gabe's like best game with the Lakers, maybe. Um, and yeah, it was just an amazing game. And like Mark said, to have Luka and LeBron in the clutch is just such a privilege and so fun to watch. And yeah, dude, I'm so
We
excited.
appreciate
imagine
you joining us on playback, also, Chris. Appreciate
yeah,
all
we
the support
appreciate
over
it,
there.
man.
Seriously.
Mark FC he said those comments are funny.
Oh yeah, bro, we're Mark FC over here, bro.
He said when you
Man, come on, bro.
yo Matt, why
I'm
you
gonna
jealous, bro?
swing it.
Why you always
I
gotta
want
say
to
something,
swing it
bro?
over to the Knicks fan who joined us. Omar was a trooper tonight. He was great to have. Omar, what's up?
What's going on, guys? It was a really great game. I really have to say, it was a really respectable game, back and forth to the very end. And it's really unfortunate how Brunson went down at the end there. It was a
Yeah.
really rough injury to look at. Uh, After he looked a bit okay, but man, a true warrior and a true dog out there. Almost had 40 points tonight. No doubt in my mind he would have had 40 if he stayed in. And it was a really valiant effort. Luca played amazing. LeBron James played amazing. The Knicks didn't look terrible.
I
Okay,
agree. I think you guys look really
we
good.
looked like a good team, which I was happy to see for once, and at least in a loss. And I can kind of look at it in a little bit of a positive note, even though that Brunson kind of went down. But ultimately tonight, rough night. But
You guys do have that
congratulations on the
cushion a
win.
little bit in the conference. Like, you're not really worried about anyone behind you besides like Milwaukee. So, like, at the end of the day, like,
Yeah, the West is a lot closer. But
yeah.
I feel like to Omar, I'll pull a rare stunt for a Lakers fan, at least how we're perceived, and actually give you guys credit and also say like that Brunson injury sucked to see. And I think a lot of Lakers fans would actually agree. Like I, I would say you guys have a way better chance of winning that game if Brunson's in. Now I'm not gonna say it goes the other way. It's hard to say that, but I think you guys have a great chance because Brunson is elite, bro. Like
He was
I've been
so good.
underrating Brunson until I saw it against my team because he can make everything. And he's like one of the shorter guys in the NBA.
And that was with a
So it's
bad
very
cat
hard
game.
to do. Yeah,
Like,
well, the cat thing is like he was awful against the Lakers both times we played them. But Brunson is elite, bro, and he's clutch. He's a killer. I just wanted to show respect to that because even in that 1 or 2 minutes after Brunson, the shot creation on the Knicks I thought looked really bad.
yeah.
Like I really
Yeah.
Brunson is like the engine of that offense.
Mhm. Yeah, I completely agree with you there, bro. And we appreciate it on this side. Trust me, we do. Um, the Knicks got to find another way out of this. We got to see what's going on with Brunson, and then, I mean, at least we have that like 4 or 5 game cushion, at least for a little while. I'm okay with falling like 2 places in the conference for at least right now, but it's not looking good if Brunson is out.
No,
It's really
for
not.
sure.
And I don't want to result to campaign being my backup point
Gosh, he
guard.
was
That
bad tonight.
scares me.
Campaign
Oh
was
my
fucking horrible.
god.
Once again, for everyone listening in here, click on that Beyond the Board or Beyond the Backboard podcast profile picture on the top right, and click follow. Omar will follow you back, but also he does a lot of content over on Playoff LAL with us. They run the Beyond the Backboard podcast with Earl and Max. So if you guys can, please go follow his account. He will follow you back as well.
Yeah,
Caden and Jay, can
follow
you guys
that.
help me with the speakers?
Yeah,
Because like,
I'm
there's
trying.
requests. I can't get them up here.
Brando, go ahead.
Yeah,
Omar, appreciate it.
you're gonna have to rotate.
Thank you
in and
guys.
out.
Appreciate you guys.
I'm just amazed
For
at how we
whoever
played
requested, I
tonight.
see you guys. Just like keep a request.
I can't even lie. Like that was like good. That was good basketball. Austin Reeves stunk it up. Like it was hard for me to even watch him play basketball, which I knew he would be a little rusty coming back from injury, but he just looked so terrible.
Yeah.
And I was okay with this game being
Yeah,
the L, but when
I would.
that
You were
fourth
okay with
quarter
it being an
hit,
L?
I was okay with it being the L. I was like, because Austin Reeves
I don't know.
It's a
just
weird
ain't got
game.
it
Yeah, we
tonight.
had no Rui, no
And
Goodwin.
we
Reeves like
and
a.
we
Yeah,
I
but I
promise
don't
you,
know.
for
I
all
went
our
away.
Rui
Like,
haters, we needed Rui tonight. I mean,
He just gives you
oh
another
my,
level of offense when like we're just
Bro,
kind of
we need
stagnant.
his girth.
it was a
I was
drought. I
pissed for
was just
Ty.
looking like, oh my goodness, we're just all of us were shooting like Cameron Payne, like in the game. Like the shots
Brando, is
was,
it fair to say that we need his girth badly?
oh my goodness, we needed Rui so bad because
Aiden, how
What
much?
I
about
don't think
him?
that
How
was the question. I think it was a yes or no question, Brando.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes,
We needed that girth.
what did
we needed
DFS
it.
what did DFS shoot from three?
Gosh, he's been feels like he's
It
I don't think he hit any.
he
he
didn't
hit
To be
hit a
honest
one.
with
three.
you.
I feel like he hit one
Yeah,
He hit
early.
one three
One.
tonight.
yeah,
I
no,
think it
but
was
like
one of four.
Rui ain't shooting that bad. I'm sorry. Like,
Oh, that must have been when I went to the restroom during the game
He's
because I
been on a
swore I ain't
little
never seen
slump
him hit it.
recently, but he shot it really good against him last time. It's just a little slump.
do you think he's like a Vando where he can't play starter minutes because maybe like he has to play so much defense
I mean, our starting five
that
tonight
it
when they
like
were out there were
tires
really
him?
good. That's when we got up to like a
Yeah,
9 point lead, and then Braun came out and it kind of. Our we got to figure out the bench a little bit because we are missing bodies,
well,
but we're struggling like early second quarter and like these weird third quarter bench rotations. But
and that's why Rui got to start when he come back, and DFS got to go back to the bench.
yeah,
I'm
definitely be
sorry.
a way.
Loki, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I didn't think that at first, but like, yeah, you're probably
Yeah,
right.
he has to go, and then Dalton
I
Connect.
think.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah,
Hey, boy, what about Gabe Vincent?
yeah.
Oh no
Hey,
no no. Let's.
Connect
Oh,
played
we
good
gonna get
today. I
to the.
can't lie.
We going to get to the Miami Heat. The
Gabe played good.
Miami Heat. Gabe Benson is back. Yeah, we gonna get to him in a minute for sure. Because
Like,
at first he wasn't hitting anything.
Connect didn't even play that bad tonight, though. I felt like his he didn't like get absolutely torched on defense. He was doing some
He
things on
did. Mal
offense. He was
said he
grabbing
slid his feet
boards. Like,
twice. Like remember V7 those two possessions, like fourth.
Wasn't that bad
If
today,
Austin Reeves
honestly.
didn't hit that corner three, I was gonna be like JJ, put in Dalton Connect for
Bro,
Austin Reeves.
Dalton,
I mean,
Dalton, Dalton
BPO.
gave us a good. Dalton gave us a big momentum boost going into the third, hitting that three or going to
most
the
Yeah, I
fourth.
definitely,
agree.
most
Also, the
definitely.
Cause
thing
like,
with Reeves that you guys are talking about that's so odd is like every time he comes back from an injury, even if he missed like 2 games, he looks horrible. It's the
Always.
weirdest thing, bro.
Which is
I'm just
Oh,
for
happy
us.
Austin Reeves.
though we
Yeah, he
did
Which
this
is cool for us
tonight
though.
and not against Boston because
Yeah,
we were
because
not
Wait,
surviving a bad Reeves game against
Reeves'
Caden,
them.
do
next
you
game
think
is
he's
gonna
gonna
be
play good
good.
against Boston,
I
Caden?
mean,
Because
it,
I don't
guys,
know.
with the guys like Reeves and Connect, it kind of comes down to how well they like. Reeves is different, but like Connect shoots 1 of 7, he's terrible. Connect shoots 3 of 7, he's great most of the time. Like if Reeves had a lot of open shots that just didn't fall, like that
Yeah,
was just kind of it.
I mean,
it
his layups were also kind of off today too.
Yeah, like he was getting open looks. I felt like it
but
just didn't fall.
He had
whenever
that
he
one
has a
crossover on Karl Anthony Towns. He just missed a bunny at the rim.
Yeah, like those fall normally. I'm not worried about those. I
and
mean,
whenever he has a bad game, he he has a good game the next game, which is good because we play the Celtics and we need him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lakers mutes. What's going on, man? How are you?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going
My
on?
bad. I'm too busy, man. I can't. I mean, I'm not busy because I'm watching the games with my friends, but I can't be hopping on the playbacks. My bad, bro.
No, you're good. Hopefully, we can see you
Next game, you got
Saturday.
me in there. Yeah. Next game, I'll be there for sure.
No, for sure. You got anything? Any thoughts on the game you want to share?
I mean, bro, I can't even lie, man. I feel like I'm dreaming, man. We went from Darvinham and D'Lo to this shit, man.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, the fact is, what are we like 18 and 20 in the 18 wins in the last 21 games, like 18-3. Like it's been insane. Uh, but no, for sure. I made sure to plug your giveaway. I'll make sure to do it again on Saturday. So yeah, make sure if you guys want to go enter a is it Luca jersey giveaway that you're getting supported by.
Yeah, Luca, yeah.
That you guys go over there and retweet. It's on his profile. It should be pinned. So make sure you
Yeah,
guys
it's
do
pinned.
that. But no, appreciate you. Hopefully, I can see you Saturday.
Yeah, for sure.
Curly 8. We'll swing it over to you next.
Man, thanks for the mic, guys. Just want to say I'm gonna keep it short and simple for you guys. Um, this team is fucking amazing. I'm loving this team, and to the haters out there, Charles Barkley and Stephen A. Smith, bum ass fuckers talking mad shit about our team and LeBron. man, just appreciate our team. Like we came
Yeah.
from a long way from the last 2 3 years from pockets and Westbrook and all that bullshit. But right now, we could do this. We could do this. And I think Jake, I think Jake, you asked me last week what's my prediction will be for this week, and I said we're gonna be good. And I think you, Caden, said that you said you have a lot of positive fans. So that's it. I just want to
Yeah.
make it short and
And
simple.
Curly, like,
Yeah,
good points, Curly. Good to hear from you as usual. I'll say there's two different types of Laker hate, and this is what I've been saying.
and it's,
There's the piling on us when we're down, which we all know what that looks like. We had a few years like that recently, and then there's the Charles Barkley saying they're
yeah.
bad when they're the 2 seed type of
And
hate.
and the thing is, Jake, to add on to that, he talked shit about us in 2022 with Camelo when we had like all these
Yeah,
bad players. Yeah, go talk shit about it. I was talking shit last year, 2023. Yeah, but we were like what 18-3, whatever the last 22 games, whatever it was. Just give us credit. Just give us respect. And these
yeah, but the
fuckers,
problem is Curly, like we expect him to understand that it's a different team. They don't watch the
no,
games. As
no.
far as he knows, Carmelo's still on the team, that version of Dwight, all the Rondo, Isaiah
Yeah,
Thomas. You
and the
think he
thing is,
knows who's
Jake.
on the team? He doesn't even know Luca's on the team, bro.
Exactly, but Jake, the other thing is, I'm a Kobe fan, but now I've been defending LeBron for 10 years now. If LeBron cured cancer tomorrow morning, somebody would be in the media be like, "Oh, he can't cure HIV, he can't do this." Like,
Yeah.
just give this guy just celebrate him, celebrate Jordan, but you don't have to bring up, "Oh, wow, he can't be better than Jordan." Who gives a fuck? Jordan's
He is
amazing,
better than Jordan.
but yeah, you can say that. I
The
respect
fact
somebody.
that they have to find a reason for
It
everything
pisses me
shows me
off.
that he
What?
is better.
Listen, when LeBron James wins his fifth championship, there's gonna be no more discussion anymore. That's it. Because
Oh
the
yeah,
gap
no, no.
between
If he
Fuck
wins
Michael
five,
Yeah.
it's
The
Jordan,
over.
bro.
listen,
Nobody
listen.
Hey,
I'll
gives
did
tell
a
you why.
fuck about
Because
anyone
the gap
Michael.
between
did anyone
five
find the
and six
Charles
rings.
Barkley post game speech yet? Has anyone found that?
That's what I was
He
wondering.
only
Like, do
said
we
one
have
thing.
that?
He said good win Lakers, and that was it. Like
Yo, he don't
Damn.
fuck with
he's
the
a fucking
Lakers
bum.
because they traded him. They did some Dalton
In
Connect shit to
'93,
him.
in '93. But the one thing I gotta say before I go end this, Mike, have a good night, everybody, is that if you want to talk about Lakers, if the Lakers are on top news in the league because we're the fucking most successful franchise, best players throughout since 1950s. If you don't want to talk about us, don't talk about us. You can talk about OKC, you can talk about Boston Celtics, you can talk about anyone else. You're talking about us. We don't make you talk about it. We have the biggest fan base, the biggest haters. If you want to hate, let them hate. But I'm gonna say this: Celtics, Athletics doesn't matter. Lakers and five in every against every team.
Yeah.
I'm done, man. Have a good
This
night, guys.
Shannon Sharp.
yeah, for sure. Mo, go ahead.
Appreciate you, Curly. One more thing,
Yeah,
Caden, like to what he was saying, like, isn't that the funniest thing that the media does?
it's
They'll
terrible.
say out loud, why are we talking about the Lakers and the Warriors all the time? Why don't we talk about the Celtics? Not the Celtics, sorry, they're a big market, but Thunder, Cavs, whatever, right? And then you realize, hold on, they are the media. They could talk about whatever they want and they're not doing it.
Because they
And
got
the
Did
agendas,
you
whole
like?
bro.
Charles Barkley thing of like Charles, I'm sure would say, let's talk about the Thunder. Okay, why did you go on a 30-minute rant about the Lakers before the game? That's my question.
Yeah, you're just like fuming the fire to it all. Like it's all. It just sucks. Like I even feel bad for like a team like Detroit that's having like this career season right now, and it's like they get no like how many people actually know that like Detroit's the sixth seed right now? If you weren't actually like watching,
No one.
yeah, it's
You have
just
to be
like
really plugged in to
yeah,
know
And that
that.
Cade is fucking balling out too.
yeah,
Like
Cade's
They're
insane.
going crazy.
Like
Beasley
Beasley's
fucking
gonna be the
shooting
sixth
his
man of the
lights out.
year, and it's like no
He
one even
couldn't hit
knows.
shit when he
He
played
couldn't
in
hit shit
LA.
with the Lakers, but he hit shit in Detroit.
Yeah,
I mean,
Right?
we've always seen that with just like shooters. Like, it's not going to work.
He
yeah.
didn't bring the strap to LA, but he brought it to Detroit. That's crazy.
They be smoking on that good weed in LA.
The
But this shouldn't this game like define like the standings now for us? Like, don't y'all think we the top two team in the West now?
I mean,
Yo,
yeah.
I've
bro.
thought we're number two for like the last week,
I need to see.
Same.
especially
I
now
need to see
going on a
one more
7-0
Denver
win
game. I
streak.
need to see one more
One
Denver
more
I
game.
need to
Denver
see an
game.
OKC game. Fuck the Denver
Nah,
game.
yo,
The
I need to see
OKC
that
game.
Boston game. I need to see
I'm
us
gonna
I'm
be
really
not.
take
I'm
I'm
gonna be
Boston
sorry.
out.
honest, guys. I don't really give a shit what happens against Boston. We said win one of them.
Me
Like,
either.
of course, like now that game to me matters a little bit less than what it did. Like if we would have
I'm
lost
sorry.
this game. Like no offense, like not a lot of teams win 10 games in a row. That's an eighth of the season. Like, if we go 9-1 and you lose to Boston, like, okay, just move on. Like, it's not hurting anyone at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
I can understand if we've lost to
Yo,
Boston in
bro.
consecutive years, but we've actually beaten Boston. Like we've
Exactly.
actually beaten Boston without
Without our
LeBron or
stars.
AD, just Austin Reeves and Vanderbilt. So
That's
I
because them
mean,
niggas
Reeves
is
Reeves
pussy over
always
there.
Yeah,
plays good against
it's going to be
Boston.
interesting to see if Drew Holiday comes back and if all those guys are magically healthy again. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah.
no, I think
I
Drew
want to say
Holiday is
this real
actually
quick
is going to
because I
miss
got
some
to go.
time.
Um, on the
Peyton Pritchard
slideshow,
is hot
on the
right now.
slideshow above, make sure you guys join our X community, our playoff. It's a Lakers community. Literally, just first slide, click join. Also, our playback link in the slideshow, it's the first slide. You have to hit join room or else you won't be able to see the games and hang out with us. You have to hit join room once you click the link. So those two things. Appreciate you guys that hung out with us. I do have to head. I'll make sure to get up speakers here, but hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Jake, Mal,
See you,
Mark,
kid.
anyone
See you,
else?
kid.
Earl, good seeing you.
Have a good one.
Nurk,
Bye.
fuck you, bye.
Yo, man, y'all gotta get me on the mic next, man.
Get on the mic.
Hop on the mic, man.
Nah, bro, I love what the Lakers is doing, man. Like this shit is exciting as hell, and it's like when the Lakers are winning, that's good for the NBA. I don't know what the fuck Barkley talking about.
Or
Shoot, I'll say
Mo,
it
what's
if
up?
no one else is gonna say it, bro. The Lakers are playing very, very scary, bro. This is very scary if you're any other team other than the Lakers, bro. I mean, they're deep, they're dangerous defensively, offensively, and anyone that says that they would still have Anthony Davis on this team over Luka Doncic is just outrageous. I mean, what Luka obviously provides with the ball in his hands, whether he's shooting or passing the ball, off ball is way more dangerous than Anthony Davis, man. And so we are in a great position for years to come. And with that being said, I think that puts a better perspective on LeBron saying, "Hey, I'm gonna play around for 2 or 3 more years, because I'm telling you right now, if they win it this year, Brown running it back, and they gonna mess around for sure."
Yeah, I mean, with all due respect to Anthony Davis, I love Anthony Davis. Like he's probably my second favorite player in basketball. He's nowhere near the player Luka Doncic is. It's not even close. Like the Mavericks are idiots for making this trade. Like, I don't
I
know
think
what Nico
if
Harrison
Mark,
thought.
if your
What?
best skill is defense,
And and
I'm
and
not
Jake, hold on.
saying
I don't want to undervalue that, Jake. Before you're gonna say what you want to say, like he's the best. He's a top 10 defense player ever, right? Anthony Davis, right?
probably. Yeah.
I don't want to undervalue that. But for
I'm not, but
superstars, offense is more important.
yeah, okay. So if you're gonna be the super, okay. So the defense, I think you can make up for with effort, and if you have big switchable wings like a
For
Vanderbilt or a
sure,
Dorian,
Right.
right?
for sure.
But
And
obviously,
the
you can't make
Lakers,
up his interior. The
for
Luka
sure.
Doncic thing is like there's no Luka Doncic. There's him. There's Jokic with that impact offensively, and LeBron, and that might
Yeah,
be it. Like I
That's
don't
it.
even
Yeah.
think Shea can't. Obviously, he's not even close to passing like Luca can, right?
No.
I
Like
agree. I
even
agree.
shooting threes. So like, it's irreplaceable. It's like once in a lifetime versus like AD is like a couple in a lifetime. No disrespect. Like I loved AD too, but what
Yeah.
were they gonna do with AD? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Lose to Denver in the 4-5
They
matchup.
were gonna
Best
lose to
case.
Denver. Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
I
Yeah.
don't
even
understand. Like what were
Because
you
again,
gonna do?
the notion of Denver is like, okay, can AD slow down Jokic? We know the answer is no. And we know we
yeah,
can't outscore them on offense because they're going to have a much better offense than us, no matter
yeah,
what we do. In clutch time, we have to spam. Again, I love AD, but in clutch time, he really isn't a guy that you could just constantly give the ball in clutch and say, get us a bucket, create this shot, create that shot. We have to give it to LeBron, who's 4 years old in the playoffs, or Austin Reeves, who's like, probably a third guy, better as a third guy instead of a second guy
Yeah,
in
he's
that
not beating
scenario.
Denver by
Yeah,
himself.
you're just not being Denver.
Reeves.
You're just not going to beat them, and you're not being OKC. You're not being Boston.
Yeah.
You're not being these. You're not being the Cavaliers either. You're not beating these teams in series. You're just not with these
And
high offensive
frankly,
firepower teams.
he is way more injury prone too. Like, I'm not trying to be negative, but like that could have
Yeah,
been
but
a factor.
Yeah.
even taking away the injury prone stuff, like, and people are like, oh, a two-way player, being a better two-way player means being a better basketball player. That's never been the case in NBA history at all. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
not the
not.
case at
That's
all.
not even true
And
because if
not
you
even
think
closer to
about
that
it,
is the
like
biggest lie in NBA history. Being a
the
better
best
two-way player
players
equals a
in the
better player.
NBA.
Luka Doncic is a far better player than Anthony Davis. Steph Curry in 2015 and 16 was the second best player in basketball, but yet he
Here's a
wasn't
lot of
even
the best.
close
A lot of the
to the
best
best two-way
players
player.
in the league recently: Jokic,
Yeah,
Luca,
exactly.
Steph
Yeah,
Curry.
LeBron, you could argue when he was older, at times he didn't play as much
No,
defense. Not
I never
this
thought
year.
LeBron was a liability on defense ever.
Not liability, but he wasn't known as a two-way player, and you know it.
No, no,
Like,
that's true. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So my point is, like, if you're actually the top of the top, you're probably not a two-way player. And for
right,
Giannis, who is a two-way player, he can't shoot at all. So that has to factor in
right,
somewhere.
yeah.
Like Luca
So
is irreplaceable. Luca is once in a lifetime type of player.
I'll
yeah,
say this,
I agree.
like, shout out to tonight's game. I agree with you guys. I've been listening in. It just felt like a playoff atmosphere. Like I know Jalen Brunson got hurt at the end, but for the most part, like it was such a fun game to watch. Like my biggest thing is now, like you guys said, the only team I'm interested in seeing us really play against in the West is OKC. So anytime we get a chance to play a Eastern Conference team or, a team that maybe could have a chance of going that far and we meet them, it's always a fun matchup for me. Like we got Bucks coming up. We got Celtics, of course, on Saturday. So those are the type of games I'm looking forward to now for the rest of the season. But that was a classic.
We also gotta give credit. Like I know he played like ass. He was like 0 for 11 Reeves or 0 for 10, but that three he made, like he's shooting horribly from that. He can't make anything, and then he just steps into a clutch three and makes it. Like you
Facts.
gotta give him credit for that. Like he was shooting so bad, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'm shooting it anyway," and made it.
I agree.
Well,
Yeah,
V7, I think like that was an evolution in Austin's game, right?
Yep.
Because I could see the first or second year, like he had the talent. Obviously, we saw flashes. I don't know that he's gonna keep shooting or even be in the game.
Hmm.
Right now, he thinks he's all-star level, and that will help you to have that sort of confidence, even if you're having a bad night.
Yep. I agree. And like you said, like he hit one of the biggest shots we needed. Like Austin Reeves literally couldn't hit nothing. But when it came down to it in the clutch, needed that shot, he made it. And you seen like I don't know if you guys noticed that too. When he hit it, like he was shaking his head like dang, like one finally went through. So I'm happy for him. He was able to hit that big shot. And
He put his hands to the sky, actually, which is
exactly,
crazy.
yeah. and
Gabe
I'm
Vincent too. He was just going crazy
Oh,
in the fourth.
Gabe went lethal, bro. Gabe Vincent went absolute. And shout out, I heard you. I think it was Jake Jackson Hayes, bro. Again, clamped up Carl Anthony Towns, bro. Again, 2 times is not a fluke. Just saying.
Oh
Cat had
yeah,
like
that was
4 points going
Peyton.
into the
But
fourth. It
yeah,
was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cat is also
yeah.
a soft ass. I'm not gonna say what.
I think Cat is just like the thing with Cat is like he's one of the most talented players in the whole NBA, but
Right.
his mentality isn't amazing. And it reminds me a little bit of like AD's mentality offensively, like sometimes a little lacking, to be honest. But whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
crazy win. The fact that we pull out as many close wins as we do this year is super encouraging. Like that couldn't have happened the last few
Yep.
years.
I
Yeah,
agree.
they say bad teams figure out ways to lose, and good teams figure out ways to win. And no matter how bad they played this game, if they ended up winning in the end, like they figured it out. That's the biggest sign of a championship team.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. I think like it's trials like this that made me excited. Like us able to game plan. I mean, went to overtime. I felt like the last season, like it hasn't like you got to overtime, it almost felt like it was gonna be a loss for us. But and shout out to Luca. Like people got a sneak peek of like who Luca is. Like when the game on the line, you give the ball to Luca. He set the tone. He had that layup, and then he had the 3-point shot as well, or 2-point shot. I don't remember if it was layup or not, but he set the tone for us to start that overtime and the trend set.
No, he
Like,
had a deep three early in overtime, but like you bring up a really good point of like the last years it felt like we'd lose, and most of the time we said, you know what, we're too old and too slow after 48 minutes of gameplay to be able to
mm-hmm.
win this game. Tonight, when people asked as we were going into overtime, they said like I think it was Caden was like, "What do you think? Like, are you guys worried about overtime?" I'm like, no, not
Yep.
at all. Not with Luca here.
Facts.
And it was true. Like the energy's up and the energy is contagious. So LeBron looks better in overtime than he did in the past.
Yep. I agree.
Right.
Luca hit those two huge shots in overtime too, which was amazing to watch, and
Mm-hmm.
that was awesome.
Oh, that shot on
Yeah,
the like left wing over the top with the
Luca had
little.
32 and he shot like kind of shit. Well, not shit, but he went 9 for 23. Like
Well,
Dog
on his
win.
current track of what we've seen from him, now he's had what 5 games where he had like 30 plus, but the efficiency was bad like
Mm-hmm.
every time. Like, imagine good efficiency. Like,
Jake,
what are
wait, what
what
the
are we
fuck is that
looking
pin
at?
tweet up top by Perkins? Didn't
He's
he?
calling
Wasn't he
out
the one?
Barkley.
No, 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 no. He
He
has
got in
no
a
right to.
fight with
He
Barkley.
no,
That's
hold on.
why.
He's the one that said the Mavs won the trade.
Yeah, I mean he's an idiot.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
and he
he's the one
said
that fucking
LeBron
said the
should
Mavs won the
retire.
trade. Oh, fuck out of here, Perkins. I don't want no,
it's
no.
just a clip. It's a clip farming war. That's what ESPN is. That's what TNT is.
Yeah,
So
but
just
you can't be
Where's
that much of an idiot to say that they won the trade.
Where's
they're clip
Chuck at,
farming.
man? Where's Chuck on a night like this?
All
Which Chuck?
just
Chuck,
good win
I
Lakers.
have no
That's it.
idea.
Where's my goat Chuck at?
He's talking about hockey.
Oh, you mean Tuck
When
Will?
LeBron plays ball, he's not here,
Bro,
Yeah.
Barkley called for Bron to
which
retire
has been for like a
after that
month and a half,
Miami
2 months.
game. Never forget that.
Bro, imagine we sweep because we just swept the Knicks because we only play them twice. Imagine we sweep Boston too.
It's